The American Express Aeroplan Reserve Card might be the most overpriced credit card in Canada. Or, if you're smart about how you use it, it might be the most valuable card you've had in years. So how can you avoid not getting value from the card and throwing your money away? And more fundamentally, how can you decide if you should get an Aeroplan Reserve Card at all? Well, it really comes down to one big question. And once you've answered it, you'll know exactly whether you should get this card or not. I'll ask you that question in just a minute, but first, let's dig into the unique features of the Aeroplan Reserve Card, because it really goes above and beyond the standard benefits and offers some truly impressive perks for frequent travelers. First up are the earn rates. With the Aeroplan Reserve Card, you earn 3 Aeroplan points per dollar spent on eligible Air Canada purchases, 2 points per dollar on eligible dining and food delivery purchases, and 1.5 points per dollar on everything else. These Air Canada earn rates are pretty strong, though the others are more middle of the road, but still, if you spend a lot of money with Air Canada, you can rack up a ton of Aeroplan points here. Another standout feature is the complimentary first checked bag on Air Canada flights for the primary card holder and up to 8 travel companions on the same reservation. This can save you a ton of money on baggage fees, especially if you travel frequently with family or friends. The card also offers a few types of priority services with Air Canada, including priority boarding, priority check-in, and priority baggage handling, which allow you to spend less time waiting in lines and more time enjoying your trip. One of the more luxurious benefits of the Aeroplan Reserve Card is unlimited access to Maple Leaf lounges and Air Canada cafes in Canada and the US for you and a guest. These lounges offer a quiet, comfortable place to relax before your flight, and they come with free food, free drinks, and a space to work. The Maple Leaf Lounge network isn't as extensive as some of the more global lounge networks, but there are lounges in about a dozen airports across Canada and a few in the States too. So if you fly regularly and find yourself wasting hours of time at the gate, then this can be a real game changer for you. Another unique benefit of the Aeroplan Reserve Card is access to the American Express Concierge, a 24/7 concierge that can help you with a ton of travel-related tasks. For example, if you want to get a table at a top restaurant wherever you are at the last minute, you can't just call them and expect them to make room for you. But when your American Express concierge calls them, they're able to pull some strings. But your concierge isn't just for making reservations at exclusive restaurants. They can also handle a bunch of travel-related tasks, like renting cars, changing flights, or even planning your entire vacation. I've had my concierge prepare entire travel reports for cities I've been planning to visit, complete with restaurant and activity recommendations specifically based on my requests. It's a pretty amazing service once you learn how to use it, and it's all totally free with your Aeroplan Reserve Card. But the truly special benefit of the Aeroplan Reserve Card is the annual worldwide companion pass. Each year, after spending $25,000 on the card, you receive a companion pass that allows you to bring a guest on a round-trip Air Canada flight for a fixed base fare ranging from $99 to $599, depending on the destination. And using the companion pass is really easy. You just sign into your Aeroplan account, search for a flight for 2 or more passengers, select the companion/buddy pass option on the search results page, and then buy the 2 tickets, one at the regular price and one at the discounted price. This can save you a ton of money, especially on long-haul international flights, which means this benefit alone can more than pay for the card's entire annual fee. Let's look at a few specific examples to see how this would play out. On this round-trip flight from Toronto to Vancouver, the base fare adds up to $510, but with your companion pass, you'd pay just $99 for savings of $411. On this round-trip flight from Vancouver to Hong Kong, the base fare is $1,538, but with your companion pass, you'd pay just $599 for a savings of $939. And on this round trip from Toronto to Delhi, the base fare is $1,842, but with your companion pass, you'd again pay just $599 for savings of $1,243. So as you can see, the companion pass can be extremely valuable, but of course, 2 things have to be true here. You need to spend $25,000 each year to unlock the pass, and you need someone to travel with. So if you normally travel on your own, then this benefit won't be as valuable for you. Now that you know some of the features specific to the Aeroplan Reserve Card, let's talk about the 7 big features that come with every every American Express card, not just this one. Because the truth is, American Express offers a ton of value to all of its cardholders, and it's important to know what kind of benefits you can expect from them. The first is the suite of insurance policies that come with American Express cards. These include out-of-province or out-of-country emergency medical insurance, flight delay insurance, baggage delay insurance, hotel burglary insurance, lost or stolen baggage insurance, accident insurance, and car rental, theft, and damage insurance. To be honest, I'm not going to go into all the details on all these individual policies because we'd be here for hours, but I can say that one of the things that truly make American Express cards stand out from every other card in Canada is how committed Amex is to its cardholders. There's a reason people stick with American Express for decades, and that's because they know that when things go wrong, Amex always has their back. The next two Amex benefits I want to talk about are purchase protection and extended warranty. Purchase protection ensures that items you buy on your Amex card against accidental damage and theft for up to $1,000. And extended warranty doubles the manufacturer's warranty for up to an extra year on items you probably already buy. These types of coverage can be incredibly valuable for expensive purchases like phones and laptops, since these are common targets for theft both within Canada and outside of Canada. The fourth Amex-specific benefit is the front-of-the-line pre-sale and reserve tickets for concerts, theater, and special events. This allows Amex cardholders to access tickets to some of the most popular events before they go on sale to the general public, which gives you a better chance to snag great seats to your favorite shows and events. For example, getting tickets to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child in Toronto was extremely tough, but if you had an American Express card, front of the line would have allowed you to buy tickets before everyone else, securing your seats before the general public even had a chance. And this is true for live music events, concerts, sporting events, stand-up comedy, and other types of events as well. Number 5 is Amex Experiences, which gives you exclusive access to events and activities that you simply can't get with non-Amex credit cards. Amex Experiences is related to front of the line, but it's still distinct because on top of getting early access to publicly available events, you're also invited to things the public can't access at all. For example, previous Amex Experiences events have included private dinners with celebrity chefs like Gordon Ramsay, exclusive concerts with dinner and drinks included, and shopping credits from luxury retailers like Saks Fifth Avenue. These are in line with American Express's ethos of providing unparalleled luxury and access and creating unique and unforgettable moments for their cardholders. Number 6 is Amex Offers, which gives you tailored discounts and promotions at a variety of retailers, which can easily add up to $500 a year or more. For example, you might get a discount at your favorite restaurant or a significant cashback offer from a retailer you shop at frequently. These offers are personalized based on your spending habits, which makes it easier for you to save money on the things you already buy. And the 7th Amex-specific benefit I want to talk about is access to the hotel collection, where you get special benefits at participating hotel properties when you book through the American Express travel portal. These benefits include a $100 hotel credit that can be used for dining, spa services, and other hotel amenities, as well as room upgrades when they're available. The hotel collection is a great way to take your travel up a notch, adding a touch of luxury without the extra cost. So now that you're familiar with some of the benefits that every American Express cardholder gets access to, let's return to the Aeroplan Reserve Card, because there are a few big things we haven't talked about yet, starting with its generous welcome bonus. Currently, the card offers a welcome bonus of up to 85,000 Aeroplan points, which breaks down like this. You'll earn 60,000 Aeroplan points after spending $7,500 on the card in the first 3 months, and you'll earn the remaining 25,000 points after spending $2,500 in month 13. Essentially, this means that you need to be able to spend $2,500 a month on the card for at least 4 months to claim the full welcome bonus, so keep that in mind as you decide whether this is the right card for you. So what can 85,000 Aeroplan points get you? Well, here's a round-trip Air Canada flight from Toronto to Madrid in the height of summer for 68,700 Aeroplan points. This exact same flight would cost you nearly $1,400, so your points are saving you more than $1,200 on this trip. Here's another round trip from Vancouver to Tokyo in November for 72,700 Aeroplan points, also saving you $1,200. And here's another round-trip Air Canada flight from Toronto to Mexico City for just 39,400 points, which would save you $1,100. And because this last flight only costs about 40,000 Aeroplan points, you can actually do it twice, which means you can save $1,100 2 times, or more than $2,000 from this welcome bonus alone. So to summarize, with 85,000 Aeroplan points, you can expect to get at least 2 round-trip flights anywhere within North America, or a round-trip flight to Europe or Asia with points to spare. Now, the Aeroplan Reserve Card comes with an annual fee of $599, which sounds like a lot, but all the features I've walked you through make it more than worth the annual fee for a lot of people. The lounge access for you and a guest alone can justify a large portion of that annual fee if you travel frequently, and if you're flying with Air Canada and can take advantage of the free first check bag and priority boarding, check-in, and baggage handling, that'll make your travels a lot smoother too. But it's really the welcome bonus and annual companion pass that make this card a real winner. I already showed you how much money you can save from the welcome bonus, which you can expect to be $1,000 at the very minimum. And the companion pass is the same. If you use it on a long-haul international flight, saving another $1,000 or more is totally possible, and that's an annual benefit. So there's tons of value packed into this card as long as you can actually use it. But remember, you need to spend $7,500 in the first 3 months to get the welcome bonus and $25,000 a year to get the companion pass. So for me, the entire decision of whether you should get the Aeroplan Reserve Card comes down to one very important question. Can you hit those spending thresholds? If so, you should absolutely get this card. But if not, then let's look at one other card that might be a better fit for you, and unsurprisingly, that card is the American Express Aeroplan card, a lighter version of the Aeroplan Reserve Card. The Aeroplan card has a much lower annual fee of $120 compared to the Aeroplan Reserve Card's $599, which makes it more accessible for budget-conscious travelers or people who don't travel as much as they'd like to. Of course, with the much lower annual fee comes a lower welcome bonus, and on the Amex Aeroplan card, it's up to 50,000 Aeroplan points. You'll earn the first 30,000 points after spending $3,000 on the card in the first 3 months, and an additional 20,000 points after spending $1,000 in month 13. Those 50,000 points are more than enough for a round-trip flight within North America or a one-way flight to Asia or Europe, so this is a really strong welcome bonus compared to the card's annual fee of just $120. And the earn rates are pretty strong as well. With the Amex Aeroplan card, you'll earn 2 Aeroplan points per dollar spent on eligible Air Canada purchases, 1.5 points per dollar on dining and food delivery, and 1 point per dollar on everything else, compared with 3, 2, and 1.25 on the Aeroplan Reserve Card. And while you don't get the priority boarding, priority check-in, and priority baggage handling on Air Canada flights like you do with the Aeroplan Reserve Card, you still get the complimentary first check bag on those flights, which is still worth quite a bit. So if you're looking for a more budget-friendly card that still offers a strong welcome bonus and a ton of other travel benefits, the Amex Aeroplan card is a great choice. But again, if you're able to spend $2,500 a month on your card, I'd recommend going for the Aeroplan Reserve Card instead, because you'll get even more value out of it. So if you're looking for a more budget-friendly card that still offers a strong welcome bonus and a ton of other travel benefits, the Amex Aeroplan card is a great choice. But again, if you're able to spend $2,500 a month on your card, I'd recommend just going for the Aeroplan Reserve Card instead, because you'll get even more value out of it. So there's no doubt that the Aeroplan Reserve Card can offer some pretty exceptional value for the right kind of traveler. But there's actually something else you need to consider when choosing a travel credit card. Because if you get this right, taking amazing trips for next to nothing becomes so much easier. So to learn how you can choose the perfect travel credit card for you, watch this video next.